Hello, Kaz. What is this picture? It's just a picture. It was from an event that happened last stream. Last stream I was kinda in camp with my class, so I don't know what happened. Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, you could have still watched the VOD, but no. I understand you have better to do, but still, like, you ended up missing this, you know? Alright, well, how much did you even miss last time? I don't know. You could kind of tell what happened just from looking at the pictures, you know? We're in Satoru's route right now, so we could use those to catch you up. Satoru fell. Uh, how do I go to the next picture? I just have to click and select it from the menu. Um, yeah, he was in Kokoro's body, having this guy talk to him, telling him everything's fine. Then Uni was there, acting all suspicious. He was like, "Oh, is this kid someone I know from somewhere? He looks kind of familiar." And then Uni's like contradicting him on something. You can tell by the pointing finger. I don't remember what it was, but that's fine. It's probably not important. He's feeling up his own body. He switched back to his own. He realizes he's back to normal. Uh, Inabushi went crazy and started trying to have sex with him, but that's also not very important. This happened. You could probably use your imagination here. And, she killed a mouse. Why don't they show the picture of the mouse? Wasn't that also art? Oh, hello, Apric. You use tab to go to next. Uh, no, I don't think so. That doesn't work. I'm trying tab and it's not working, but thank you for the suggestion. Um, I knew it. I was right at this time. I win. What were you right about? Oh, about this? Yeah, you remember, like, they were talking about the multiple personalities of Inabushi, and they were saying that one of her personalities was like a woman who was really lewd and even tried to seduce the psych therapist or whatever. I'm guessing that was the one that was in her body. However, I also guessed that when she murdered the rat, it was a different one. Technically, I said no, right? Because there was a choice for Satoru to consent or not. Obviously, can't do it without consent. I chose no. But technically, we don't know if it would have led to sex, even if I had chosen yes. We don't know for sure. It could have just been a prank. Anyway, I thought that it was since another Remember 11 streamer tried it today. There's someone else streaming this? That's pretty cool. I don't know, maybe my game is different somehow, or maybe it has something to do with my keyboard layout. Let me try different buttons. Why did you choose no? That's very important to know. Uh, I don't know. You could press O to make the album thing disappear or reappear. Very necessary. I could use arrow keys or WASD to like select these. IH Collider, I'm not sure how to pronounce that on YouTube. She's basically done now. Oh, nice. Excuse me if I'm kind of dizzy and we are talking because of yesterday. Did something happen yesterday? Was it because of the camp? Well, of course it's fine. We don't, we don't need to. You'll get the full-fledged hentai scene soon. Oh no. Oh yeah, that was another thing you missed, Kaz. We played a game of basketball with, in teams, me and Yuni versus Utsumi and, Hattori, right? And we made a deal on the side with Hattori that if our team won, she would have to answer a question, right? I'm guessing it would have been something about like her multiple personality disorder or whatever. And if Hattori won, we would have to do a favor for her. And Aprik and I, uh, no, just Aprik, I think, was implying that that favor has something to do with sex, or something lewd at least. So, like, we're going to see if that's really the case or not. Can't wait. I'm still mad that I lost, by the way. Even though it was RNG. I'm still angry. Anyway. Oh yes, piece of cheese. This was a very, very, it was a big cliffhanger we left this on. That we didn't find. You remember that time in Undertale? There was like a cheese, and it was like, the fact that the mouse would one day get the cheese filled me with determination. Unfortunately, the rat, mouse, rat, whatever, the rat is dead, so it doesn't matter. It's never gonna eat it. You have to set off a certain trigger during the basketball game to get the scene. I guess we'll see if that's activated. Oh no. Certain trigger. I can't really tell what that could have been. Alright, well that was interesting. Yeah, why was it on a plate? If there was just a piece of cheese hanging around, you know, that would make sense, but someone clearly left it there. I bet that cheese is going to be very important to the story later on. It's probably going to be like the murder weapon or something. I hurriedly hide the cheese. Oh, don't worry about lunch. I've got myself covered. The cheese stinks so hard that it kills. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go down. How could they have died? There's no evidence of blunt force used on their body anywhere. Could it have been poison? No. There's only one way they could have died. That would be so embarrassing to explain. Yeah, there's no other girls in here, what do you mean? Except for Kokoro, I guess, but Kokoro is not the kind of person to leave a piece of cheese lying around. Okay, don't you think we should, like, lock her up or something? I understand that's a bit immoral to the other personalities, but we need to protect ourselves from dangerous ones. Damn, Satoru is kinda like me.
悪い。ちょっと 小鳥
What's up?
どうしたの？
お前ゆう
ゆうべのこと。
ネズミの
はあ、
殺したのは
サトルも見たでしょ？私
Oh
がテーブル
no.
の角に立たどうしてそんなことに？私が別の誰か。
お前じゃあ今のお前
今の私は鈴
Yeah, well, you say that, that doesn't mean it's
過
true.
去の私の鈴鹿で
What about the favor? Do you remember the favor?
ずーっと私は私。当たり前でしょ。
本当にお前が小鳥が
もうくどいな。なんでそんなことにもしかして。たかがネズミ一匹殺したぐらいで。
たかがネズミ一匹ってお前かわい
かわいそう。相手はネズミな。殺しちゃいけないの？ネズミ殺したらなんか罪に問われるわけ？
I don't know, it's possible. Kaz got mad at me for killing a fly one time. Might not be a crime.
でしょ。
でもネズミだって命ってものはあんな風に粗末に扱っちゃ
No, I
いけないものなんだ
didn't. What do you mean? Did you forget?
うわ、出た。正義のヒーローここに見参ってやつ。
Satoru is a militant vegan. What does militant mean? I don't. I'm not sure.
かっこいい。っていうかさ、サトルがゴキブリとか怖い？
Huh. Quite interesting to think about. In truth, I actually would, but that's kind of different, you know? Like, if anything, a rat would probably be easier to just, like, let it go outside than it would be to kill it, in my opinion. A cockroach is different though. It's definitely easier to kill it than it is to let it go outside, for me at least, because I'm not very comfortable touching bugs. Anyway, it just means very aggressive. Very aggressive vegan. I see. I mean, I don't know. For me personally, like in real life, yeah, I agree. Killing rats is not really that great. I guess like I guess if there's like a I don't know. Maybe killing rats itself isn't necessarily a bad thing because like I don't know, maybe you could have a good reason to kill it, and in that case, maybe having it die would be better for you. And because it's such a like small animal, I guess it might not be worth feeling guilty about it, but it almost felt like she was taking pleasure in killing it, and that's wrong. It shows that something is wrong with her psyche. I'm gonna say I don't. That's a lie, but I feel like she needs to be lied to.
マジで？じゃあ、牛とか豚、魚とか植物とか微生殺してないって言える？
Uh, I've probably killed plants before, yeah. Can you say that you've never killed one? I can't. Inumbushi didn't just kill the rat, she murked it hard. Yeah, exactly. If she wanted to kill it peacefully, she would have just, I don't know, crushed it or drowned it in a bucket of water or something. She is clearly trying to cause it pain, I guess. Or perhaps let out repressed anger.
私がしたことはだから人を悪者みたいに言わないでくれ。そもそもね、私はネズミにかわいそうだなんて思う。ただよかったわねってどういう意味も。私はキッチンの床で苦しんで、それで息の根を止め
You could have ended it more peacefully, mate.
痛みや苦しみを取り除くという私のしたことは人助けならぬね。
Damn, it was? So does she not even have multiple personalities at all? Is that just it? It depends on the situation. If a fly has been flying around you for 10 minutes, I think it deserves to suffer before dying. Damn, I have to disagree with you there, actually. Like, to me, I don't really care whether it suffers or not. I would probably want something like a rat to die quickly. For a fly, I don't think I would really care just because of how small and insignificant that is. I guess it's kind of cruel for me to think that way, but that is really the way I think. Flies are just so much smaller that it's hard for me to understand the fact that they would, like, you know, remember things the same way as a rat. And because they're so small, I wouldn't be able to see any signs of pain. However, it takes far more effort to make something die, you know, to suffer before death. In that case, it would make sense to choose the route with the least amount of effort, which is just killing it quickly. Just a human being. Oh, I didn't think of that, yeah. Man, that's different though. In a hospital, those people can still potentially be alive.
用がないなら私もう
This is a tough choice. If I answer, were you the one who made the rat sick? She's either going to lie or admit it, but no matter what, I gain nothing. By asking if she enjoys killing, that could end up sparking a conversation and potentially having her change her mind about that. I'm not saying that I would take the hard route to make it suffer, but if she still lives after the Bible slap, I won't go through the trouble of hitting her again. You see? Okay, you end up talking about it anyway, and my choices don't matter.
ちょっと私には何のこととぼけんなって。お前以外にあんなひどいことをす違うわ。じゃあ誰だって言うんだ。知らないよ。こんなこと。
Another personality? Okay, you ended up asking both questions. What are you doing? What was the point of that choice? Crap. Satoru single-handedly sending her into a mental breakdown. King. I'm not sure if that's a great thing to do, though. I don't want to go. I didn't say I was gonna take you anywhere.
小鳥
Sup? Is this really just how it works? She always just so happens to switch to the personality that's completely silent, right when I switch to Kokoro? Seriously? I mean, like, really?
落ち着いたみたいだね。そうだった。
Can you read my mind?
それじゃあサトル。
ちょっと待った3分時間をくれいいから頼む3分間だけ
Satoru, I'm guessing you're saying this so you can think for 3 minutes, but don't you think having a natural conversation would be easier? Tuberculosis bear. Yeah, exactly.
ういよっ。
Why did I have to silence Uni? If you want to be quiet, you could have just continued hugging him. But whatever. Damn, he's admitting it. Yeah, I agree. I feel like there was a better way of handling the situation. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of complicated. You know what? The fact that the Hattori personality is the one that murdered the rat could actually be a good thing. Because I thought that she was, like, kind of beyond help, you know? No matter what, we can't just get rid of the Inabushi personality within her because that's a murderer. It's psychopathic. However, Hattori isn't really... I guess... If Hattori is the same personality that, like, murdered all those people in the hospital, then that means she also has the potential to change, in my opinion. Because she's not all bad. So my dude, you're not going to question why Uni knew that you switched, even though you didn't say it?
たく
You didn't even say anything at all, actually. So we couldn't have told by the way you were talking. It was possible he could tell by the way you were moving around, but I still think it's worth asking him to make sure that's the case.
オッケーぴったり3分だったろで
と。あ、そうだ。思い出した。実はね。セイジとリンが外で喧嘩から仲直り。
This is going to be like one of those big things where, like, you know, Uni knew that we switched without any reason to potentially know, right? Like, this is just a small detail that even Satoru overlooks. But then, like, later on, when we get to, like, a really big plot twist in the game, they're gonna go back to this and they're gonna be like, oh, remember, like, all those times like that, where Uni was acting that way? It's actually for this reason.
なあ眉住さんいい加減起きたらどうなん
うるさい筋肉バカ。
ああいやねそんな なとこで仰向けになってると
余計なお世話よ。わか
強がり言っちゃ
何よその言い方。私の肌が老化してるとで。
誰もそんなこと言ってん。ただ山の紫外線は麓のそれとはい
いのよ。光合成してんだから。ほっと。
Yeah, that's not a great mindset to have. Just because they're fighting, usually, that means it's not worth helping them. Goddamn selfish.
喧嘩って言っても
でも
それよりも
何？
I don't know. I know the answer to this, don't I? Actually, you know what? I don't. I forgot what happened during this scene last time. But I do know the teddy bear was burnt by the crash, so I guess I shouldn't bring that up.
お前落ち着いたみたいだね。あれ心に
僕にも
わからない。
っていうかだってそうでしょ。ココロンがどうなっちゃってたかについて本当はココロンのことは僕なんかよりもココロンの方が
ちょっと待ってくれ。今の俺はサトルだ。
分かってるよ。とにかく
What the hell were we saying? What? Kokoron more than me. It is Kokoron, or rather it's you, who should know better. What? What is that sentence? I'm trying to wrap my head around this. So is he saying that Kokoro or even Satoru would know more about Kokoro than Yuni would? More than me, it is Kokoron or you who should know better. That doesn't make sense though.
ここに帰ってきてからだから僕そしたらココロンは
それでここに帰ってきたってことはどこに
飛行機の出かけていったのは9時半ぐらいだった。
一人で行ったのか。
それで食料とか使えそう。あ、今サトルの隣にそれも聖司が拾って
そうか。
Sexist, goddamn.
そうか。ごめん。ちょっと。ユニから聞いたよ。墜落現場に行ったらしいな。俺は不器用だから。
Satoru and sexism are synonyms. I see. Satoru is such a Satoru. Why is the choice box bigger than the window? Ew. I want you to think about what the meaning is of you being alive. Isn't that what he said in the previous route? Yeah, it is. So if I had chosen differently, I would have changed the way the story went. In that case, this confirms that the game was kind of making decisions for Satoru for me, while I was playing as Kokoro. Box is bigger than the screen. Game design.
退屈なんです。一緒になんかして遊ぼうよ。
They could have just, like, shortened that sentence.
ああ
They could have made a short version of it. Like, I don't know. Think about how grateful, like, think about how grateful you are for being alive or something. I don't know. I want you to think about what it means for you to be alive. Yeah, they could have just shortened it to think about how grateful you are for being alive, in quotes. That would still be enough to, like, for the player to understand, like, what they're trying to say.
どうして
What? I forgot about it too. Was Uni interrupting him on purpose? Because he didn't want him to say more? It's kind of interesting the way they were saying that. That Uni holds the mystery towards our transferring phenomenon. I didn't really think that, like, obviously I know that there is a big mystery behind Uni, but I didn't think it specifically had to do with what are transferring. However, I do remember in 999, there was a thing that happened about, like, one of the big mysteries of the game, where, like, this isn't really much of a spoiler because it happens pretty early on. One of the biggest mysteries is, like, who Zero is, right? Zero the mastermind. And Junpei continually says that, like, if I could just find out who Zero is, then all of the mysteries would unfold themselves. I always found it kind of strange that they said that, but he was right in the end. Just by discovering that identity, all of the other mysteries unfolded as well. So I feel like that could be a hint saying that figuring out the mystery behind Uni will also figure out all the other mysteries in this game, the major ones at least.
ああまあ
わかった。心にメッセージを吹き込んだ当たり。
ユニ お前 それはソフィアだろ
He gave a different answer when Kokoro asked him that.
はぐらかし
じゃあ質問を変え俺と最初に会った時
最初ってそんな前のこと忘れちゃった。
そうかお前はあの時ただこの人はあれ
どういう意味もただ本当のこと。
本当のこと
だってそうでしょ。サトルは記憶喪失なんだ。
待て今なんて
サトルは記憶喪
どうしてそんなことを知ってる俺はこの避難小屋では
Nice job, Uni.
それにだ仮にあの時の俺たち
Crap,
がまだ
I missed it.
人格が変わってることにも俺自身でさえ何がなのにどうして人格が変わったことに気づいたそれが有機動悟だよ
Uni sus. Exactly. That's right.
僕には予知能力があるから。
he admitted it. Alright, we got him.
そんなに予知能力って言っても本当にやっぱり
予知能力か。じゃあこれから起こることを未来のことなら何でも一つだけでもいいから。
それじゃあ手のひら
The palm reading thing. Oh no.
右でも左でもいいから見せて
まさか手相を見るとか言い出さない。
言い出すけど
それは予知でも何でもただの占いじゃないか。
占いだって予知能力もいいから
Alright, that's great. I don't remember what the palm reading said for Kokoro. Oh no, he said that Kokoro was going to like find a dead body, and that prediction ended up coming true. Really? Is the game really going to try doing this? Where we switch bodies whenever someone grabs our hand? The hell did we do? Oh, okay, she must have been like sick or something. I was getting worried because of all the stuff Afric was saying, but no, it's fine. That's also kind of sexist. If you triggered the flag, we would have gotten a graphic sex scene between her and Kokoro. Oh no, too bad. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe you. You keep saying these things, but like, no, so far the game hasn't had a hint about anything with sex happening. And like, anyway, if that did happen, wouldn't I have seen it in my playthrough with Kokoro? It's 2008, sexism was allowed, yeah, I guess.
あれまたさん
Earlier than that, in 2004. Oh. I think I was the one who told him that it was 2008 though, so it was me that was wrong. You'll see. Okay. I don't know, man. I feel like precognition is more likely than transferring bodies across time, mind you, not just across space. I don't know, regardless, I don't care if the game is sexist or not, since I got voted to be the most sexist guy out of our class. That gives me the right to live like a jerk. No, Kaz, that means you have to be motivated to change yourself. Are you serious though? Would they really vote on that?
考えなきゃならないことが多すぎるんだよバカバカバカバカ
We voted, goddamn. I won in both sexism and racism, goddamn. I'm proud. No, you shouldn't be. I think that one of my elementary classes also had something like that, where we would vote on like who's more likely to be whatever, like most athletic or smartest, I don't know. The teacher totally like rigged the game though, because everyone won at least once, even the people nobody cared about. Including me, by the way. I don't remember what I won at though. I have to say all of us were drunk, and of course nobody except me had the balls to admit that he was a bit sexist/racist. Why don't you try to change that? If you're willing to admit it, then that means you should be willing to try changing yourself. It's not that I'm saying things out loud, it's just the way my mind thinks. Oh, well, that's still better, I guess. At least you're not hurting anyone just by thinking it. Even so, though, like, even if they are just thoughts, you know, sometimes they can materialize into actions. So I feel like, I don't know, I guess it's important to try and like have consideration to people that that you might offend by the way you think. Okay, then it is poison. Doesn't matter. It's poison in the context it was in. Is that a real medicine? Of course it has to be complicated. I never really was the guy who censored himself for the mental health of others. Why are censored and health in quotes? If I think someone is behaving like a bitch, I'ma say that out loud. Oh, well, that's not great. To me, it's not great, at least. I suppose if people are acting badly, though, it is sometimes necessary to retaliate, so that they understand that, I guess. I personally would still not do it, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, yeah. So I don't think that you need to feel bad for doing it, necessarily. Okay, you lost me. I'm sorry, I don't really care about this. Yeah, exactly.
要するにこういうモノアミン酸化酵素がチラミンを分解してくれないがために。
さすがユキド君ね。じゃあ血圧が極度に上昇するとどんな症状が現れるか。
おそらく脳内の血管が破裂して。
Besides, all of us are friends, so they know what I mean by that. Oh, yeah. Well, of course, if your friends don't like take it personally when you call them a bitch, it's not a problem.
最悪の場合は死ん。
他にも肺浮腫や循環性虚脱。
でもちょっと待ってくれ。モノアミン酸化酵素っていうのは初めから体内にあるものなの。でも
いいところに気がついたわね。私最初にこう言ったで。マオ阻害剤は注意事項を守って服用。その注意事項っていうのは
もしかしてチラミンを含有する食品といって。
だから逆にチラミンが体内に残留していない状態だったら、いくらチラミンは遅くとも48モノアミン酸化酵素のつまり48時間以内にチラミン。
なるほど。で
それこそ風チョコレート、バナナ、イチジク、レーズン、レバー、ニシン、たらこ、すじこ、ワ
Liver?
イン、ビール、コーヒー。
Is that a food?
それからヨーグルトやバターやチーズ。
チーズ。
そう
そうか。
おそらく。そうでなければマオ阻害剤と。
ってことはそいつ。
多分ね。
Okay, then it couldn't have been Kokoro. Because she wouldn't have known all of these things. Of course, either way, I don't think she's the kind of person to do something like that. I don't think it could have been Utsumi either, because if she was the killer, there's no reason she would tell us all of this unless she's lying in order to make us suspicious, but I doubt it. It wasn't Uni because I don't know, I just trust Uni, so it had to have been Inamushi, right? Or Hattori, whatever. Pregnant girl? Oh no. What did Kokoro do to Hattori?
過去のよつる後ろ。
Futanari Kokoro scene we missed. I don't know. It's possible. I'm sure there is a deep meaning, but I don't know it. No.
カゴメ歌の意味。残念ながら。
What do you mean scholarly? Isn't that like a children's song? Damn, they even put the kanji here.
正面っていうのは、
さあ、それは私にもわかんない。
It's a question. It doesn't have an answer.
ああ、そうだ。賭けのことを頼みたいことがあるの。これ、ユニの部屋で見ちゃ。
Oh god, that's a lot of long words.
調べてくれって言う。カゴメ歌。なあユニ、つかぬことを聞く。今年ってなん
何言っちゃってんだよ。そんなことも忘れちゃう。
まあで何年なんだ。
もう教えてあげるからちゃんとメモっといてよ。今年は2011年だよ。
Right. I forgot about this. He said that to Kokoro too.
そうか、ありがとう。
But that can't be right. Not entirely, at least. Because if he went to 2011, then that means... Because I remember Kokoro was asking him something, and he was saying, "Oh, didn't you just ask me this? In that place in the mountain shelter that I should have no memory of?" Unless I'm the one misremembering. And in reality, he was only saying that while I was in the mountain shelter. Does the uni in Sophia not know about things that happen in the mountain shelter, but the one in the mountain shelter knows about things that happen in Sophia? I don't know.
なあ内海さん、
あら、どうし
実はちょっと
何
今は
2012年。
Damn, she didn't even call me crazy or anything. If someone ever asks me what year it is, and it's not like close to the new year or whatever, I would just automatically assume, oh yeah, they're a time traveler. You know what? I just realized something. When Uni was like, during the very first like scene of the game after the plane crash, when we were playing as Kokoro, we met Uni in Satoru's body, and Uni was saying that he was looking for Kokoro, but that wouldn't be right because Kokoro was dead for a year. If he was looking for her, yeah, he literally saw her die in front of him. He was in the avalanche and he should have seen her die. There's no way that he would be hopeful enough to think that she was still alive. So that must mean he jumped to the future? From the time at which the plane crash happened, he jumped to presumably when Satoru was pushed off of the facility clock tower. That's why his memories are all jumbled up. He thinks it's 2011 right now, even though it's not. And then after that, he somehow jumps back in time to the actual year of 2011. The only reason why I don't fully believe that theory is just because, like, I could be misremembering something, but I'm pretty sure I remember the Uni and Sophia saying to Kokoro that, like, Kokoro was asking him, "Are you a clone?" Right? And he was like, "Wait, didn't you ask me this before?" That's really the only thing, but now I'm starting to doubt that actually happened. Maybe it's possible that I just misremembered, but I don't know. What do you mean most vital? What do you mean? No, that's all you care about? Don't you think Kokoro is more important?
なあおっさん
I guess it would make sense for you to say Uni is the most important because he's just a little kid in comparison to us adults. But even so,
有機動君さすがに話し方で区別がつくそういえば冬川さんがボイスレコーダー心があ君は彼女は倉庫にいたから内容まではわからないブツブツ何か積みそうか
心でメッセージ聞きました。どうして今年が2012年、今年は2010勘違いなんて、ちょっと休んだらみんなにも聞いてみたけど、繰り返すけど、今年は推進腕時計腕時計は腕にはめるか。
サトルだまずはどうでも君の要望はできるだけ聞くつもりだ俺たちはパートナーだからなだがしかしだ腕時計をつけろという腕に何かついてるとちなみに俺は
blah blah
ブレスレ
blah.
ットとそもそもだな腕に時計をはめるという紳士というのはまあ懐中時計のデザインを気に入ったジェントルマンの心意気は大事腕時計協会に訴えられてもこの気持ちは変わらない
Crap.
そんなわけで
Man, I need to stop doing that,
要望につ
jeez.
いてはおっさんちょっとこれんいいから何も聞かずに大事な時計なんだなくしたら困るから
What a dick.
さて本題に入ろう前回の続きだ今年が何年か俺は前のメッセージでこう言ったよ心のいる世界は1年でもそれは正確なあの時は気が動転しててまず心がボイスレコーダーを聞くことのできる場所はそんな当たり前のことにあの時俺の言った心のいる今現在ここにいる俺を記事つまりわかるか単刀直入に言うとこういうことになるスフィアのある世界が2000俺と心の意識は
Wait, did he really confuse that? I thought that he was lying in order to keep her from learning the whole truth. But no, he's really just that stupid.
と言ってもどう説明すればいいとにかくスフィアは2000
that really a reason to stop the message?
なんというか、いや、このことは後で教え
God
る。
damn it,
ひとまずメ
Satoru.
ッセージは、ああ、待った。大事なことを伝え忘れるといいか。スフィアでは、今後一切、これはお願いじゃない。言い方は悪いけど、命令だ。詳しいことは今度説明する。とにかく、命はないと思っじゃあ。
Isomorphism? I don't know what that means. Oh, that's why it showed the moon before.
なんでこんなことが。
I mean, it's not impossible. You just have to be very lucky. Right? Unless... And also Uni. How can he exist in two places at once? That was the entire reason I thought that we were switching time. There is one solution though. It's not really much of a solution, but we saw in the Kokoro Good ending that there was a beach that appeared out of nowhere. The ocean, even though we're supposed to be on a mountain. It's possible that there's some shenanigans going around with the environment around us. The crap? Alright, we saw it now, already. Just what I was talking about.
どうしてこんなところに海が。
Alright. So, I know this might seem really stupid, but how do we really know that this is the mountain we're talking about? Like, what gave it away? I'm guessing the shelter cabin made it seem like we were on this mountain, but that's just a building. You know, you could build a building like that on even a really small mountain that just so happens to be near a beach, isn't it? Of course. I assumed that the beach appeared later on just out of nowhere, but no, it was there the whole time, we just never noticed. I'm gonna hold off on that explanation I gave about, like, the fact that this could just be a really small mountain, because that would be a really lame way of explaining it. I don't think that this game is going to give such a bad explanation for such a mystery.
俺の部屋だ。
This is an interesting sentence.
10時48分。ってことは。
I So yeah, the card, the one which would be important later. What the hell? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I mean, yeah. Why do we need to solve the mystery at all? Why do we need to figure out who the killer is? Why don't we just leave? Get out of here. I don't know. Mountains are weird. It could just be a coincidence. No, of course not. So, was the mountain shelter actually on this island? What if Satoru were to like bury something in the beach near the ocean? Like, I don't know, bury the teddy bear. That's an item that's non-essential and that we can get rid of, right? No, I'm kidding. We can find something though. If he were to bury it in the mountain shelter while he's in Kokoro's body, then would he be able to find it again while he switches back to his own body? Uh, wouldn't it be funny if Satoru ditched everyone and ran away from Sophia? Yeah, it would be. I hope that's one of the endings, Kipo. Yeah, he's even saying it here. Just do that. You don't have to run away, but you could like call the police or something. Your lives are in danger in a way because of Inabushi. Still, I'm not sure if that would help much. You're not abandoning them, though that happened in the past. Still, it is possible that moving to another island or something, or away from this island, I mean, would stop the transferring from happening. So maybe, in a way, leaving could be considered abandoning. Actually, maybe that's exactly what happens. Near the end of the game in Kokoro's route, they suddenly just stopped switching bodies for seemingly no reason. I just kind of like, I wasn't exactly sure what that was about, but maybe that's just the explanation. Maybe he left the island and as a result, they weren't able to switch for whatever reason. Oh, or here's another possibility. What if Uni dies? If Uni died, then maybe that's what stops the transferring from happening. Actually, if Uni dies in the future, then wouldn't that mean he's not able to time travel to the past? So, what would happen to his body in the past in that case? Yeah, no, you shouldn't be thinking like that. If Kokoro dies, even if you're not in her body, your life could potentially be in danger. Like, I understand what you're feeling, but even if you have to live as a girl for the rest of your life, isn't that better than dying? Still, it's not just living as a girl, you're literally living as another human. I guess it would be quite tricky. Uh, I disagree though. I think that not acting upon this thing right now would be a greater risk. Yep, I know, because I wrote it on the notes.
何歳に
Man, let me tell you a story about Inabushi. I played basketball with her the other day. Okay, Satoru, what were you saying about not showing them where the ocean is and how to escape this place? What was that about again? Are you really just going to let him die? I thought that Satoru was going to be better than Kokoro, but no. It's more like they're better and worse in different ways. Your wife came into my room the other day with the intention of sucking my pinky. Dude, imagine when when we do the Itsumi romance route, it's going to make things so awkward between Yamogi and Satoru. Or even better, the Inubushi romance route. That's going to make things even more awkward between pretty much everyone, really. Yep, that's what a good story does. Problem R. Wouldn't you normally say problem X or something? Why R? Is it like remember? In the remember 11? Okay, personality, goals, Bitsumi and Hattori. What? Time I spend. Oh, I didn't notice that. I'm not gonna go through it though. I don't feel like it. I trust Satoru. I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Maybe it's because we're inside of a foreign body that we get kicked out immediately. However, when we're not inside of a foreign body, is it controlled somehow? I can't imagine that it would just be random. It feels like someone might be pulling the strings from, like, without us noticing, I mean. I don't know. Some people might disagree with some of these, but okay. Even if you do solve it, that doesn't necessarily mean there's a way to prevent it. Or to stop it, I mean. Why don't you just prevent the avalanche from killing her? Wait, but if we really are on the island, and the mountain shelter was just there without us noticing, how would an avalanche happen? I don't know how to pronounce things in English. Like, for an avalanche, doesn't there need to be like, a really high place with a lot of snow or something? I don't know. I don't know how avalanches work, but yeah, they would need to be falling from somewhere high at the very least, right? Then again, it's not like we were on the peak of the mountain that we were on, right? We were just more like somewhere in the middle. I mean, it's not meaningless. You sacrifice your life to save the others. You're not even considering uni? Damn, really? You think that Utsumi is more likely than uni? Still, that is kind of impossible, right? Even if uni was secretly a psychopath, the fact that he thinks it's 2011 proves that he came from the plane crash. And in that case, I can't imagine him having a motive to kill. He could have been lying about it, but I doubt it. This mystery would be way more overly complicated than it needs to be if that's the case. You don't have to worry about that. Kokoro already did it. After, getting both the bad endings and finding out the choices that led to the good ending by process of elimination. Yeah, and more importantly, she's a human being, and she deserves to survive. Damn, it's really putting Kokoro down. Damn. Yeah, no, you'd be surprised. Okay, so why didn't you tell Kokoro that she was going to die? I know that's going to be traumatic for her. I've been in her body, I understand. But like, that's what's going to save her life. Satoru always prioritizes the women in his harem. Oh yeah, he was. I know that he like explained himself, but he was basically just saying Kokoro, and then I need to save them, and also those other two. Hey now, I don't think that's a very ethical way of thinking. That's not a very good way of going about the situation. You don't know that. That would be really screwed up if she does. Inubushi's like psychopathic behavior can be described from, I mean, fuck, I can't speak. It can be excused in a way because she has mental disorders, and I assume she was abused as a child. She didn't have the opportunity to be raised like normal people, or at least by like most people. Itsumi is different though. If anything, she seems like quite a kind person. So for her to bring herself to be able to do something like that, to me, it almost seems like she's more evil than Inabushi. Especially if she's waiting for Junichi's birthday, just so that her death is on the same day.
何やってるんだ？
何って別にちょっと喉が渇いたから。
そんなとこにはコップもペットボトル。
あなたこそどうし
俺も
そう偶然ね。座ったら。飲むでしょ。
I don't know, like bottled water is kind of disgusting. If it were me, I would go up to the kitchen, even if it meant getting up from my bed in my room.
どうぞ。
No, it could be poisoned or something. What you should have done is say, "Thank you, I'll bring this back to my room." Okay, nice job, Satoru.
何がいいと？
Random H scene. Oh no, that would be horrible.
安心して、あなたを殺すつもり。
I don't care.
さようなら。
Alright. What? Am I dead? Why is there red? No, I'm alive. Okay, nice. Yeah, well, even if Utsumi is a killer, she wasn't trying to kill me. That's proven by the fact that even though I was in such a vulnerable state, she didn't try to attack me, which means that she's not the actual culprit of the person who attacked me before, or whatever. Oh man, this bad ending is so good. Nah, this is fine. We're not in a bad ending. We're gonna live. It's okay. It's alright. No, this is fine. This is probably a dream sequence or something. This is perfectly fine. It's okay. You know, when like horrible things happen to people in movies and stuff, they try to convince themselves it's just a dream. That's what I'm doing. The only difference is that it actually is a dream. This is fine. This is all okay. It's an epic prank by Itsumi. Yeah, exactly. It's all fine. This isn't real. Yeah, it's just a dream. It's just a dream. It's fine. It's okay. Damn it. Why is the text blue? The background black? Why did the nurse call Satoru Enomoto? I don't know. Is that important? I figured they were talking about someone else. Enomoto. I'm gonna write that name down actually. Alright, well that's just great. Some of the bad ends are super important. This one is one of them. Oh, I see. Load. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh, I'll go to shortcut. Whoa, that's a lot of crossed out stuff. I'm guessing because Satoru died in day 4 or whatever, we can't go to anywhere past it, even in the Kokoro timeline. Interesting. I can't scroll. Alright, well, I know before, normally I would just go back from day 4 or whatever and make the decision that I need to. And I kind of want to do that now, but you know what? I also want to win in basketball. So I'm gonna do that instead. I don't know exactly when it happened, but I'm gonna guess it was on day 2. Makoto Inubushi's. I don't know if it's worth changing anything. I'll change this one, just because I'm kind of curious what'll happen. All gonna be worth it for the hentai. I thought you said that losing caused the hentai scene to happen. She's not my old girlfriend. She's my future girlfriend. Kiko. I think this is the same. Are you angry? Bit? I really hope that I didn't go back further than I needed to. Should I choose consent? No, no. That could just be a prank, but I'm worried that that choice will significantly change the story, and I don't want to do that.
だから
本当にそ
なあユニヨモギこの二人の名前
誰なの？
Alright, yeah. We kind of already figured this out already. It's possible there's more to it than what we thought of already. Or what Satoru thought of, I guess. But regardless, I won't be able to figure that out just yet. Uh, I quick saved in case this ends up with my death. Alright, that was a good call on my part. Imagine if I had to go through all of the stuff from before again. Alright, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Let me guess, we see who the killer is, but don't remember. Alright, that's great. Yeah. This exact same thing happened in 999. He sees the killer, but he doesn't tell the player. Okay, whatever. This background is still black. I thought that deaths where you get stabbed always have a red one. Was I wrong about that? Alright, nice. We got two bad endings in just one stream. Remember that time I chose I'd believe it by accident? We're gonna choose it intentionally this time. I just checked and winning the game gives you the scene. It's worth it. That's just great. Winning the game. Interesting. I wonder if it's between Kokoro and Satoru. Oh wait, no. I'm stupid, I misunderstood. I thought you meant like winning the actual game. You meant winning basketball. Okay. The game inside of the game. Okay, in that case it's totally with Inubushi. Touch your earrings. Let's do it. You say that, but I'm the one who chose to do it. That's pretty cool actually, because we actually learned that that's something Satoru did in Kokoro's Rail. Oh, this is new.
私怖くて怖くてこのままじゃ私サトル私たち新聞の通りになるのよやだ私なんで帰りたい
大丈夫だ俺がついてるじゃないか俺は絶対に
Even if I fail, I'm just gonna restart the game, so don't worry.
信じるあなたのことをそんなことだってあなたはサトルちゃんバカみたい私なんでこんな女のことを
Well, even if you changed your mind, you thought it for a second.
やめてもう何もこれ以上混乱させるようなお願いだから
レイ待っ
Yuri with Satoru? That would be pretty hot. I'm gonna go turn on the light in my room, because it's kinda dark and hard to see. It should take like 5 seconds. Okay, back. I probably didn't even need to say anything. I could have just done it without saying anything and no one would have noticed. Okay, finally, we're in the new day. Alright, this is where basketball is. I remember. What happens if you say snowboarding? I should have saved. I'm stupid. Okay, phew. Phew. For once, I'm happy that the choices don't matter. I thought that if I had said snowboarding, they would have said, "Oh no, that's a stupid idea. Let's play basketball instead." But I should have prepared for the possibility that that didn't happen. I should have saved. I mean, no, we could snowboard on uni. Wait, you didn't, so no. Wait, what? You actually get to go snowboarding if you trigger another flag earlier. Seriously? What? But you didn't, so no snowboarding. Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. I want to win basketball. Okay, whatever. I think it's based off choice in Kokoro's route. How? I don't know. I guess it'll be pretty cool to keep that in mind for later though. Okay. So statistically, based on the on the probabilities that were given last stream. I'm sorry, I don't remember who gave them. I think it was our simulator, right? There's a 66% chance that two-player line gets it in, and a 16% chance that three-player line gets it in. But I could be wrong, I'm sorry if I am. So there is a significantly more likely probability that you'll get the two-point line in. So no matter what, the max number of points we need to get is 7, right, in order to win. Because Satoru isn't going to go for a tie, he's going to go for victory. Which means, I think the choices I made before, which were to just choose 2-point line twice, and then have the last one be 3-point line, was actually best. Then again, what if he just always misses in the last one? Because the reason he missed was because Satori, like, said something to distract him. Okay, then what about this? I choose 3-point line now, and then choose 2-point for the rest of them. Crap. I guess I'll keep going just to see how this goes, though. Blah blah blah. Maybe she did, but her son dying, and also her husband dying, caused her to change. Wait, what? She lost. Okay, I didn't realize it was also RNG for her. Never mind, I'll win either way. Yes! Alright, nice. Right, this is what I wanted.
というわけなので、
ま、約束はや
よし。
それにしてもお腹ペコ。
Didn't they say, like, in the other timeline that Uni and Satoru's bond became closer as a result of losing? And I think I even said then, well, wouldn't our bond be even stronger if we won? But no, it isn't actually. I think that we were worse off as a result.
いや、
The
なん
irony.
でもない。
Even though we were on the same team. Damn. Okay, this.
チーズ
I'm gonna save right here. Ironic, that was the same place I saved last time. And I'm going to quick load. I already won the game. However, I did want to see the other options I could have gotten.
よし、ユニ。
本当にもし失敗したら、そしたらその時点で。
だがそれは俺たちのビハインド、小鳥がスリーポイントだったら。ユニ。
Wait, didn't I save at the other part?
入れ。そう落ち込む。まだ小鳥が外せば3点差。ドローに持ち込むチャンスは残っ。
残念だけど、私まだ1回しか知ってるでし。私が失敗する確率は、しかも次はもう勝ったもん。さあ、若邪魔だから。小鳥ちゃん。さとり。うわー、ちょっとは手加減し実力。
ごめんな。
いいよ。サトルのせい。僕が。
ユニ、お前って。
というわけなので。
ま、しょうがないな。
Yeah, yeah. I think it was the quick save from this one, right? Yeah.
ち、少し弱。
今度こそ。
ここは無難にその代わり。
本当に。
ユニ。
黙って。
うおー、偉いユニ。
すごいし。じゃあ
はい
い子いいして
よ、いい子いユニタンユ。お、
まだしや。小鳥ちゃん。
ほらな。
へい。あとはサトルが頼んだよ。
おう。
サト。ああ、負けちゃった。
Damn. Alright, let's see if we can get an absolute victory by getting the 3-point line every time. Nope, I failed.
今度こそ。
少し弱かったか。
It'll all happen eventually. I failed, right?
よユニまだ
残念だけど。うわ、ちょっとは手加減実力。はあ。
ごめんな。
Wrong one. Yeah, I want to get this victory. I want to win, like, significantly. Wait, did I do it? Too weak? No. Come on, nobody can be this unlucky, right? Okay, nice. Save, save.
よっしゃ
Guess I'll save here as well.
よしユニ
本当に3点僕が確実に2点取っておけば、小鳥はスリーポイント彼女にプレッシャーを与えるんだったら。
いいかユニ
I know that's the logical choice, but screw the logic.
同点とはいえ俺たちの方だんここでお前が3点仮に入らなかったとしてもだがもしも入ったその時点で小鳥が3点決めてここは勝負どころなんだ積極的にするユニ俺がつい自分を信
黙って。
入れ
You mean the pile of snow that's inside the net, or the pile of snow on the ground? Either way, we wouldn't be able to see it in this graphic. Keep though.
おいおいなんでそんな顔まだ同点なんだぞいいよ大丈夫
そういうんできもしない。
ああなんだと
私はもうさあ勇気出せ。
いやいいいやマジでやめ
ノリの悪いやつだな。
ここは無難に
Let's see what happens if I say do a two-pointer.
その代わり
本当にここでもしも僕が3点取れば。
You were saying the opposite when I chose the other option.
同点とはいえその意味で言えば俺たちの方がだからここは確実に2点稼いでユニんうわ
じゃあ確か申し訳ない。
どうかな
私
いいか
Uni is trying to his best to avoid agreeing with you no matter what. Yeah, jeez, what's up with that?
ああちょっとは手加減した実力。
たく
でも悟る。
よっしゃいやいいいやマジで
Okay. Three-pointer.
ユニユニ しユニ
Why did this have to be RNG?
よ入れ よんまだ同点なんだぞ負けたわけよ 入れ ユニいいな。まだ同点なんだぞ負けたわよ俺がつい
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Brick.
よしおいおいなんでそんな顔してまだ同点なんだぞ
It's Satoru saying go in Japanese. Oh, I see.
よユニ
You know that moments when like someone's saying scene in a game.
入
You
れ
just see it so many times that like it just gets so so annoying to hear it again and again. I don't know why, but there are many lines that I can think of from various video games that fit into that for me. Not just this one.
分かったらさっさとどいて
Did I get it? No. I overshot a bit, so I thought I might have skipped the dialogue.
リラックス入れ
Okay, come on. Is this really possible for Uni to get it in? Like, come on now.
自分を信
Whatever, probably just getting unlucky.
入れ よ入れ 緊張入れ おいおいどうしたんだよユニ
確率で言ったら私のさ邪魔だから
よし
It's a blessing to hear Satoru's melodic Hari hit hair every time. Is it hair or Hari? I don't
こ
even
こで
know.
お前がその時点で積極的に
I'm not really paying attention to the voice lines that much, to be honest.
入れ
come on. Actually, like, kind of wondered about that before, because, like, the voice acting in this game is pretty good, to be honest. Like, even though it's Japanese and I can't understand it, I can really feel the
そう
emotions
い
in
う
the
の
people's.
体現相互って言うんだよ
Wait,
ね
did I get it? No. She's saying talking big, so I assumed. Alright, whatever. Alright. I had a thought. If Uni does get 3 points, then it would be physically impossible for Hattori to catch up. So, is it possible that it's not possible for Uni to get this in order to make sure that, like, there's a bit of, like, dramatic tension at the end? Right?
よ
But,
し
分かった
but that doesn't make sense, because wouldn't the opposite be true as well? That, like, if we were going to lose if Uni lost the shot, then he should have been able to get it no matter what. But that didn't happen. It's possible to lose without even having Satoru go into, like, his final shot. So shouldn't it be possible to win before that happens as well? Right? Satoru has the same voice actor as Dio from JoJo. Really? Goddamn.
おいおいどうしたんだよユニよ自分はん入れ
I mean, I guess I kind of hear it.
おいおいなんでそんな顔してんだまだ同点なんだぞ負けたわけじゃないんだ
Okay, yeah, I hear it now.
ごめんなさいサトル
いいよ気にすんなって
Is that guy, like, a really famous actor? Voice actor? It's like,
よし
what are the odds that he would show up in those 2 series? I would think so. He has a really nice voice.
なんでそんな顔してんだまだ同点なんだぞ負けたわけじゃないよ 入れ
He's pretty famous, yeah. His voice is pretty great. Nice. Yeah, it makes sense.
おいおいなんでそんな顔してまだ同点なんだ
ごめんなさいサトル
よ入れ
He's voiced 135 visual novel characters. Only visual novel? Damn. He's clearly voiced voices in anime in addition to that though, so like, goddamn. And that's according to VNDB. I'm not sure what VNDB is.
ユニ
Uh,
3点の方で
彼女にプレッシャーを与え
yeah,
るん
what
だったら
what is that? VNDB?
お前
Never
勝た
never heard of it. Visual novel databases. It's a visual novel version of MAL. What's MAL?
リラックスして深呼吸していいな
My anime list?
風向きとかん入れ
My anime list, yeah. Okay. Nice. It's pretty cool. Would they really be able to get like every like major visual novels, like all of them into one site? That's pretty cool. Cause like I know that there are a lot of them.
積極ユニその距離なら
黙ってて
Okay. This is impossible. This game is rigged. Like, come on. I can't just be doing this for so long and still keep missing all these shots.
入れ
Probably not all of them, but a lot. I see. Well, I guess the same could be said about my anime list, right? I'm sure there are some animes that they didn't put on there.
おいなんでそんな顔してまだ同点なんだぞ負けたわけじゃないんだ
One guy who streamed it managed to get it first try. To get 2 3-pointers in a row first try?
よし
Or just to win first try?
その
Just to win. Oh, that would be pretty cool though.
よし
I wish I had gotten that. Did that person go for 2-pointers or 3-pointers though? Like, did they choose 2-pointers for both their choices, or did they choose one 2-pointer and then another 3-pointer or whatever?
おいおいなんでそんな顔してんまだ同点なんだぞよし
It was a mix, not sure though. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is ridiculous. Like, come on.
よし
At a certain point, it just becomes statistically, like, impossible to
ごめんね多分入っちゃうと思うけど
freaking, to get this unlucky, you know? So, like, I can't just keep trying forever with the hopes that eventually I'll be able to get it in.
よし
I need to consider the possibility that it really is impossible and that I shouldn't do it. Like, I should stop trying, I mean.
よしユニ
Alright, you know what, Apric, do you happen to know if it's impossible to get 2 3-pointers in a row?
よ自分を信
It's fine
欺くとか
if you're not sure.
入れ
Cause, like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm,
よし
I've
お前
given
は
up
や
hope.
風向きとか
I don't know for sure, but it shouldn't be possible since it has a 16% chance each, right? Well, that's not 0. Low chance, but should be possible. Well, getting it first try is of course pretty unlikely, but with me safe scumming like this, it should happen eventually, right? Impossible? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Like, of course, like, statistically, it is technically possible to get it, like, twice in a row if I'm safe scumming, right? But, like, what I was saying, like, is, like, I thought the game might be, like, intentionally making it so that's impossible because they want it to go to a third round no matter what. Might be, I'm not sure if that's been confirmed or not. Alright, maybe I'll be the one to confirm it then. I don't know. I must have tried it like more than 20 times by now. If it's a 13% chance, then doesn't that mean like the fact that I've tried it so many times means that it's just like I have to be like the unluckiest person in the world to not be able to do it yet.
そっちこそ。よ
さあ分かったら邪魔だから。
If you're always losing on the last 3-point line, it's probably rigged because there would be more variety otherwise. Yeah, I see. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. Alright, well. Right now, I honestly think that, like, even if I keep trying, I'm never going to get this. So I'm gonna leave the decision up to you, Afric. Do you think I should keep trying to just save scum and get the 3-point line for a bit longer? Or should I just move on?
いいよ。
確率で言ったら
よ。いいな。入れ。
Maybe you could try a few more times. Okay. If it still doesn't work, give up. Alright, nice. I will.
よ。風向。入れ。おいおい、どうしたんだよ、ユニ。よし。ん？おいおい、どうしたんだよ、ユニ。よし。ユニ。
黙って。
おいおい、どうしたんだよ、ユ
Alright,
ニ。
I'll try like 2 more times,
よし。
including this one.
よ。入れ。
Maybe this one will be it. Maybe it's gonna go in. Aw, no it's not. Okay. Well, that's the end of that. I wonder if it's possible to get a tie. That would be pretty funny.
いや、いい。
なんでだ。
いや、ま。
Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
チーズ。
I'm gonna save right here. Yet again, that was the same place I saved last time. And I just want to check something out real quick in the title. I'm not gonna end the stream yet, I'm just checking. I want to see what percentage of the basketball thing I got done. Crap. I must have right-clicked by accident. My bad. %94%. That goddamn 6%. If you try 3-player line 11,011 times specifically, Uchikoshi calls you and offers you a job writing hentai scenes for his new visual novel. That would be awesome, damn. for him to be able to know that I tried it that many
チ
times.
ーズ
I would love to work for him writing hentai. Yeah, to be honest, I think that's pretty crap. Like I'd like to be optimistic and say that it was actually sorry, it was actually impossible to win and I just got really unlucky, but I don't know. I'm not gonna do the math, but I tried it so many times that I simply can't believe that I could have gotten that unlucky. So I feel like it is actually impossible, but that's really crap because that means I just wasted like at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes trying that thing out and having nothing work. You know, it should have been possible. Or better yet, there should have just been no RNG involved. That would have been far better. Because I could easily imagine someone like me that like has a stronger determination than me, who kept trying for even longer and might have spent like, I don't know, up to 40 minutes on that, maybe. I don't know if anyone's willing to spend that much time on it, but it's possible. Okay, I'll skip through this as well, actually. The basketball game is clearly peak game design. That's right. RNG is great, right? I
そり
would.
ゃでも
つまりじゃあ魚とか殺す
Wait, did I say I would?
っていう
殺さない
マジで
言えるよ俺の意志が
うわすさまじい詭弁だ
どこが詭弁だ
あんた金払って肉も野菜も食ってんでしょ殺しの代価としてそれをし
You don't know that? Maybe they were gonna die anyways. Keep up.
私がしたことはだから人を悪者みたいに言わそもそもね私はねかわいそうただよかった
どういう意味
どういう意味私はきっ
小鳥の言いたいお前は苦しんでるそうだなでもそもそもとぼけんなよ倉庫の隅で見つけたんだネズミのかじ液体の成分はそれをお前は
私に
嘘つくなってお前以外にあんなひどいことをするやつ
違う
じゃあ誰だって言う
Sure.
テデ
Teddy
ィベア
bear.
の
TV
そのテディベアだ
じゃあこれは
そ政治が
墜落現場ってことはつまり
今朝の9時半コロンと一緒に
心も
覚えてないの
覚えてるわけその時この体の中
まあそれはココロ
That's pretty awkward.
ここに帰ってきたから僕そしたら
なるほど俺はこんなことを言うのはでも俺は心に出会いお前がパートナーでもしもお前が俺の体はちょっと傷ついてしまったけどでも俺それは多分お前が冷静にとにかくお前は一人俺はいつでも直接触れ俺とお前はだからそれじゃあな
「
と最初に会った時、
最初そんな。
Wait, in this case, I ended up winning the basketball game, right? So there might be something different here. Maybe. I don't have a favor to owe, right?
内海さん。
ああ、だからあの液体、待って、そういうまずで、さすが
最悪の場。
他にも私だ。
It should be the same though.
どうしたんだよ。カゴメ、まあそれなら。
どんな意味？
まず
The basket pattern. Caged woman. Surrounded. Well, I already know the answers to this.
カゴの中におそらくだからカゴメ歌っていうのは。
全然違うよ。
No, that's not right. Never mind.
字は合ってるけど、意味が全然。カゴメ歌のカゴメは身ごもった女とか、つまりその次の歌詞。これはね、さらにバンって分娩。
じゃあその次の。
鶴とかも、それがあとは。気づいたみたいね。
でもちょっと気づいたと言っても全てを理解したわけ。最後の歌詞の後ろの正面っていうのは。
さあ、それは。
カゴメ。
Aren't you going to bring up that question, Satoru? You remember it, don't you? Unless you already asked it and I skipped past it. But no, that's not possible. After the basketball game, we went straight to that very important cheese scene. The cheese scene. That's going to be very important to the timeline of the game.
Na. いい加減。おっさん。いいから大事なとこ隠したら困る。大事なことを伝え。俺の部屋だ。
Oh yeah. I actually forgot about this. Am I going to die? I know that I changed all that stuff with basketball, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm going to die here, isn't it? Is it? I go after her. I guess I could just answer differently.
あなたも。あなたはこの時間に必ずす。
何が言いたいのか。
Perhaps playing dumb wasn't a good idea, and that's the reason I died. That's right, because the only reason he drank it is because he said he wanted to have a drink of water. But Now he didn't say it. Of course, that's the deciding difference.
内海さん、喉が渇いた。冷蔵庫はあなたの部屋。喉が渇いただけなら。
I guess it makes sense.
切らしちゃってたの。もう残ってなかったの。だからここに。そんなことより。どうぞ。入れるよ。
あ、
そう。
I could absolutely overpower her if I need to.
飲まないのか。どうして。
どうしてだと思う。
何か。
違う。
じゃあなぜ。
私が飲みたかったのは水。こんなものを飲んでも。
What you really want to drink is the blood of your enemy.
ねえ、ゆきとくん。 誰にも邪魔なんてこの計画。 安心してしばらく動けなくなるだけ。
Is the poison less powerful than the one in the water? And that's why I'll still be able to wake up? What running out of apple juice does to someone? I didn't have any more water. Oh my god. This water, it's not enough to quench my thirst. I need that apple juice. Oh, he is on top of her. Kinky. Well, you're the one who said it, not me. I wasn't thinking it or anything.
どいて、離して、何するのよ。
いや、離さない。俺の意識がここにある。誰も殺させたりなんか。
どうして邪魔するの。あなたには関係ない。なのになんで。どうしてみんな分かって。あの女は殺されてもと。人間なんかじゃないわ。あいつは悪魔よ。彼女をこのまま生かしておいたらもっと犠牲者
Okay,
が出る
why
の
don't
に
we tie her up then? That's what I suggested before. Just lock her room from the outside.
なぜ
There are other solutions here.
なんでみんな彼女のことをかばおうとする。どうしてあいつは今でもこんなところで堂々と生きている。秀一はあの子はあんなひどい殺さ私は絶対許さない。殺してやるわ。必ず。
Oh, replaced with that of a demon. She called Inabushi a demon, but really she's the real demon for wanting to murder her. She's not playing the part of a villain, she is a villain. Is that the reason she came to Sophia? Is that the reason she pushed me off the clock tower? Alright, I'm gonna end this here. Look, I understand that this is like, a really, a big place to end it on. It's really exciting. We'll find out what happens next and all that. But think about it this way. At least it's not as bad as where I left it off on the previous stream. Last time we left it off on that freaking, like, cheese thing, and we didn't get to find out what happened there. This is nothing compared to that. It looks quite a bit cooler when it's in the nighttime. Satoru Root doesn't give you a moment to rest, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Especially during that cheese chapter, I was really, really excited, anticipating what would happen next during that one. Alright, but yeah. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll be back, probably. Bye. Bye, Abric. Have a nice day or night.